Exodus chapter 28. The priest's garments. Now as for you, bring near to yourself Aaron your brother and his sons with him, from among the sons of Israel, to minister as priests to me, Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, Ithamar, Aaron's sons. You shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother, for glory and for beauty. You shall speak to all those wise at heart, whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom, that they make Aaron's garments to set him apart as holy, in order for him to minister as priest to me. These are the garments which they shall make: a breastpiece, and an ephod, and a robe, and a tunic of checkered work, a turban and a sash. And they shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother and his sons, in order for him to minister as priest to me. They shall take the gold and the blue and the purple and the scarlet material and the fine linen. They shall also make the ephod of gold, of blue and purple and scarlet material and fine twisted linen, the work of the skillful designer. It shall have 2 shoulder pieces joined to its 2 ends, that it may be joined. The skillfully woven band which is on it shall be like its workmanship, of the same material, of gold, of blue, and purple and scarlet material, and fine twisted linen. You shall take 2 onyx stones and engrave on them the names of the sons of Israel, 6 of their names on the one stone, and the names of the remaining 6 on the second stone, according to their birth. As a jeweler engraves a signet, you shall engrave the 2 stones according to the names of the sons of Israel. You shall set them all around in filigree settings of gold. You shall put the 2 stones on the shoulder pieces of the ephod, as stones of remembrance for the sons of Israel, and Aaron shall bear their names before Yahweh on his 2 shoulders for remembrance. You shall make filigree settings of gold, and 2 chains of pure gold. You shall make them a twisted work of cords, and you shall put the chains of cords on the filigree settings. You shall make a breastpiece of judgment, the work of a skillful designer. Like the work of the ephod, you shall make it, of gold, of blue and purple and scarlet material, and fine twisted linen you shall make it. It shall be square, having been folded double, a span in length and a span in width. You shall mount on it 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be a row of ruby, topaz, and emerald. The second row a turquoise, a sapphire, and a diamond. And the third row a jacinth, an agate, and an amethyst. In the 4th row a beryl, and an onyx, and a jasper. They shall be set in gold settings. The stones shall be according to the names of the sons of Israel, 12 according to their names. They shall be like the engravings of the signet, each according to his name for the 12 tribes. You shall make on the breastpiece chains of a twisted work of cords in pure gold. You shall make on the breastpiece 2 rings of gold, and you shall put the 2 rings on the 2 ends of the breastpiece. You shall put the 2 cords of gold on the 2 rings at the ends of the breastpiece. You shall put the 2 ends of the 2 cords on the 2 filigree settings, and you shall put them on the shoulder pieces of the ephod at the front of it. You shall make 2 rings of gold, and shall place them on the 2 ends of the breastpiece, on the edge of it, which is toward the inner side of the ephod. You shall make 2 rings of gold, and put them on the bottom of the 2 shoulder pieces of the ephod, on the front of it close to the place where it is joined, above the skillfully woven band of the ephod. They shall bind the breastpiece by its rings to the rings of the ephod with a blue cord, so that it will be on the skillfully woven band of the ephod, and that the breastpiece will not come loose from the ephod. Aaron shall carry the names of the sons of Israel in the breastpiece of judgment over his heart when he comes into the holy place, for remembrance before Yahweh continually. You shall put in the breastpiece of judgment, the Urim and the Thummim, and they shall be over Aaron's heart when he comes in before Yahweh. And Aaron shall carry the judgment of the sons of Israel over his heart before Yahweh continually. You shall make the robe of the ephod entirely of blue. There shall be an opening at its top in the middle of it. Around the edge of its opening there shall be a binding of woven work, like the opening of a coat of mail, so that it will not be torn. You shall make on its hem pomegranates of blue and purple and scarlet material, all around on its hem, and bells of gold between them all around. A golden bell and a pomegranate, a golden bell and a pomegranate, all around on the hem of the robe. It shall be on Aaron when he ministers, and its sound shall be heard when he comes into the holy place before Yahweh and when he goes out, so that he will not die. You also shall make a plate of pure gold and shall engrave on it, like the engravings of a signet, holy to Yahweh. You shall fasten it on a blue cord, and it shall be on the turban. It shall be at the front of the turban, it shall be on Aaron's forehead, and Aaron shall take away the iniquity of the holy things which the sons of Israel set apart as holy, with regard to all their holy gifts. And it shall continually be on his forehead, that they may be accepted before Yahweh. You shall weave the tunic of checkered work of fine linen, and you shall make a turban of fine linen, and you shall make a sash, the work of a weaver. For Aaron's sons you shall make tunics. You shall also make sashes for them, and you shall make caps for them, for glory and for beauty. You shall put them on Aaron your brother and on his sons with him, and you shall anoint them and ordain them and set them apart as holy, that they may minister to me as priests. You shall make for them linen undergarments to cover their bare flesh. They shall reach for the loins even to the thighs. They shall be on Aaron and on his sons when they come into the tent of meeting, or when they approach the altar to minister in the holy place, so that they do not incur guilt and die. It shall be a perpetual statute to him and to his seed after him.